All right, so let's take a minute to review the scorecard. It's important. So it's a lot of points you got to add up, right? You got 26 points on the first shot, 25, 21, 21 plus 5 gives you a total of 97. And the idea is, what you want here is you want 27 down these three, 21 here, and hopefully none there. That means you're just making birdies all day. But if you're in the 5 and 6 range, that's no good. You really don't want any points down here, but you want your first 3 to be 27. So as you can see, I lose a little bit of steam on the greens. Maybe I'm a little unsure, but you know, my second putts have been pretty committed, so that's good. Grand total 97 points so it's 216 points total out of 18 holes. You obviously want to come in below that, which is good, but the idea is the first 3 you want to have 27 each, so you want to max those out. You want 21 on the 4th line, and then hopefully 0 on the last line. That 0, if you get 0 on the last line, you're under par, no doubt about it. So I got 5 points there on the last line, which is fine. Got away with it. Shot even par on the front. So let's go to the back and let's see what we can do. We're swinging well. Okay, got a nice little target here over the left edge of this bunker. There's a little telephone pole just to the right of, or the right edge of this left bunker. Little telephone pole just right of it. I mean, it's a perfect target. Teeny tiny little telephone pole. Just gonna dent that bad boy. Put a dent right in the middle of it. Oh guys, man, if you guys aren't members yet, you haven't experienced this feeling I have right now. I feel sad for you. Oh, what a swing. God, that felt good. Yeah, so yeah, subscribe, join, all that stuff. Where'd that tee go? All right, I got 153. Kind of into a wind, yeah. We're into a little wind here. I got the 9-iron. Guys, when I'm swinging this good, I might just pull a Pro V1 out. Oh man, it's time to rip the Broadlands apart. I have been waiting for this moment. All right, I don't want to get overly zealous here. It is a center pin though, so I feel like with this wind and my particular shot, this slope, I want to aim right at that light pole, which, funny enough, was also my target off the tee. Oh yeah, it's feeling pretty good right there. Oh God, I'm swinging good now. Get all over it. Oh, a lot of wind up there. Jeez. Well, a little misjudgment. That was probably an 8-iron. All right, so as you can see, I just hit it at the wrong cup. That's all that was. Anywho, these things happen. The good news is, I think I get to switch off the Kirtland now, because this thing is just over compressing and I am not hitting it anywhere all of a sudden, and the sun's out. So anywho, let's get back on our mental game focus here. One time. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. That just went in, boys and girls. That just went in. Let's look at this. Oh yeah, the bottom of the cup. It's just the way we like it. Okay, so we're back into this headwind again, but swing is there. We're just gonna grip it and rip it. Take the John Daly approach. There is a bush and a bunker, and I'm aiming right at those two things. I'm imagining the most beautiful shot you guys have ever seen. Well, completely lost focus of my target. Hit a big block way out to the right. Hopefully it's still in play. So you could be the greatest ball striker in the world, and there's always going to be adversity, because that's life and that's this game. So the goal here, get it back in play. Huge bush in the middle of the green, just aiming at that. Ball is not really sitting up, but I can definitely get club on it. So I feel confident we can get this on the green. Just got to really focus on my target. Oh, we blocked it. Get on the green though. Okay. We're not in bad shape. Not in bad shape at all. So that is 2 shots in a row that I have lost focus on, which not good. 2 ones in a row. Very bad. Luckily, we're playing the Broadlands and we're not playing a tight course, because I would not be getting away with this right now if we were playing somewhere tight. Anyway, I got a good landing spot up there. My only goal right now is to get that 3. I'm gonna land it right on this light brown spot up here. Let it trickle down to the hole. Just like that. Should be pretty good, boys and girls. Let's go make that putt. All right, good spot to be in here, underneath the hole. Pretty good chip, pretty good from over there. I was blind. This ball is destroyed now. I hit the cart path. Looks like we're going to the Pro V1, but let's just talk for a second about what the golf gods are trying to teach me right now and how it influences your game. So if you guys come out and you play golf like I am right now, you'd be a lot less concerned with score. And this is a trick that a lot of pros use to stay away from score, is to just focus on their mental ability, their mental focus, and keep a mental scorecard. Oh, geez. Now this is ugly. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So, a couple things to learn from this. The first is, golf ain't easy, but more importantly, don't get cocky. I was feeling the swing, and I got out of my game, which was mental scorecard. And I started trying to score. I said, I'm going to destroy this course. So, just made a stupid bogey, back to even par. It is what it is, but because I'm keeping the mental scorecard, I can see it's so vibrant exactly what I did wrong. Had nothing to do with my golf swing, guys. Had nothing to do with my technique. Had everything to do with this. All right, here we go. All right, so it's a great point, great transition to talk about. What do you do when you make a bad mental hole? Early in the season, it's okay. How do you bounce back from it if it's an important round and you just lost your mind for no reason? Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to lock in on the next shot. So you're going to go back to the process, find that target, focus on tempo. Unfortunately, it's just like any other game. If you fail, that's right, you have to go back to 0. And that's unfortunate. You know, hopefully you're under par or you're playing well by that point, so it doesn't feel so bad. But in this case, I have not been able to get into the red. Then when I finally did, I played a very simple hole very poorly. So I need to find my target and I need to get back to my mental scorecard. That is my goal. My only other goal is tempo. And now we're ready to play some golf. Pretty solid shot there. Yep, right where I want it. That'll play, pig. Oh, we're back at 0. We had a good shot. It just kind of stuck into this hill, which sometimes you get the bounce, sometimes you don't. So what we have to do here is we have to keep playing the same way we've been playing. We can't change anything. Okay, so tempo and target. I've already gotten my read. It's going to break a little to the right. It is pretty uphill. So the key with this putt is all about speed control. Just like that. Turn. Come on, baby. Well, doesn't get any better than that. Unless it goes in. But again, guys, the key here is speed control. So we are executing. We are committing to shots. We get 3 threes right there, boys and girls. And that's all we want. Just 3 threes. There's par 5 coming up next. So something really interesting that a mental scorecard will do for you is you'll be able to track where you have mental lapses during your rounds. And it'll be, if you consistently do this, you'll see there's a trend. It'll always be around the same spot. So early in the season, it does not surprise me that the 11th hole is where I kind of started to lose it a little bit. Got a little crazy. I didn't eat any lunch, which is part of it. But more importantly is I lost track of what my goal was. So you got to really focus on your goals. You got to stick to them. Again, we're back on track now. We got 3 threes. So we can attack this par 5. We can be a little aggressive. We're even par. And, you know, honestly, like, I want to turn this round around. I want to close strong because my swing is there. It's definitely there right now. So I have switched to a fresh Pro V1X. And we're ready to go. All right, so we got a little right to left wind too, which is, I mean, just absolutely perfect for this hole. I'm gonna light this swing up. I've got a really good target. There's a nice tree down there, and I see, actually there's a cart path I'm gonna aim at. Well, yeah, with this wind, it's the cart path for sure. So I'm gonna aim at the cart path. I'm just gonna imagine bouncing the ball right off the cart path and then allow my athlete to do the rest. There we go. Oh, this is going to be a good swing, guys. Well, pretty shitty golf swing there. So I completely blacked out on that one. Lost my target. Lost everything. Lost the golf ball. Just craziness, right? Like, had a swing thought interrupt right in the middle of my backswing. Looks like I got a little stretch of I'm tired, not thinking clearly holes. So yeah, I got some work to do. So the good news is we barely took it into the bunker and we need to hit it 200 yards. So, you know, in order to do that, I got to hit it high, but I actually have enough lip to do it. So I got my target. I've got everything set up. I'm just going to make a nice smooth swing here, guys. And on this particular shot, we're just going to really focus on target. Not using our legs, too. That's a big piece of it. Now, we pulled it a little left, but I think it's going to work out. Okay, so 165 into the pin. Kind of on a weird little lie here, but feeling pretty good about it, so I'm gonna hit a good one here, boys and girls. Got a little left-right wind. I got a good gauge on this one. We're gonna turn this round around. I'm going right at the flag. It's right in the center of the green. Pretty good swing there. Yeah, pretty solid out of this crap. Okay, so hit a pretty good one, but now that I'm up here, I'm realizing we were actually into the wind. So, Harry, if you're listening to this, dear Lord, come save me. Pretty easy 2-putt here, though. My speed's been on. It's hole back 9. It's pretty good. Oh, trickle down. Ugh. Such a good putt. Such a good putt. Yeah, got away with that one. So just let this guy play through, and he had the music blaring, rushing his ass off. I mean, no clue at all how to play golf. I think it's I don't know, it's maybe a symptom of culture in decline, where there's just such a lack of ability to focus. You know, he hit a drive, he rushed off into the fairway, and then he was sitting in his cart, blaring his music, cursing about the fact that he had to play behind somebody. And I get it, you know, maybe he just got off work. I understand. But at the end of the day, guys, don't rush this game. Life's too short. Enjoy it. Anywho, now I'm focused. Let's hit a good golf shot here. I guess the wind's not going to blow today. Pretty solid shot. I guess that gives me an opportunity to kind of talk about music on the golf course too, because man, it's an issue. I feel like Live Golf has absolutely ruined the game with the live music on the golf course situation. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old, but there's an art to this game, and you're not going to find that deeper level with music blaring in the background. Like, what's the point of even playing the game if you're not going to get in the zone? You just want to distract yourself. Like, what's even the fucking point? I understand. I mean, shit. This game's tough. It's not easy, and I think for those of you that can't face yourself, can't just play the game for what it is, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Maybe it's not the right game for you. Well, the temperature has rapidly dropped. We are sitting under a storm cell here. I'm not going to rush this, but looks like we're going to be playing in the cold on the way home, maybe even the snow. Colorado would be crazy like that. But hey, it's great practice. Let's see if we can close. Got a good look at birdie here finally. Really good focus on that shot. Definitely a 3 out of 3. It's a good putt. I just caught that side slope. Man, that thing broke a lot. I did not see that. Gotta be honest, I wasn't really all that comfortable over that putt. Oh well, we'll get the next one. Solid par. So check this craziness out. Huge storm cell out of nowhere. Sun just popped out. And then out of nowhere, this huge storm cell just rolled in, and as you can see behind it is just beautiful sunshine. So Oh, gotta finish. All right, had to wrap the camera in a towel. The rain has started falling. Let's play some golf though. This is where you really gotta focus, guys. You gotta lock in and find your targets. The game is coming to us. Oh boy, that's hail. That's not good. Oh goodness. That's okay. We got this. I have no idea where that landed. I know it's over though. Oh god, we're getting held on. So we got some light hail here. It's not what you want, but we can play golf at least, I hope. Guys in front of me is still going, so why can't I? Pretty light hail. It's about the size of a, I don't know, peanut, maybe a little bigger. But what's coming doesn't look so small, because I can see it from here and it looks much bigger than peanuts. Got to commit to this one, Jay. That should be pretty good. All right, not too bad. Just misjudged the line. I thought the green was more over here instead of over there. I was afraid to aim too far right because there's like a big tree over there you can hit into and a crappy side hill lie you can get. This isn't the worst, but it's definitely not the best. So we gotta hunker down here, hit a good shot. Throw it up in the air pretty good. Go a little bit. Oh boy. Okay, that'll work. Just stay right there. It just came out of there real dead. I thought it would come out kind of thick and heavy, or sorry, like kind of knuckly, and it came out just dead. So, still got a chance at birdie here. We do have to putt through ice. Haven't done that in a long time, but nothing wrong with it. Sun's starting to shine again. I got a good feeling about this, guys. Let's turn this round around right here. Yeah, this is a good line right here. Love it. Knock it in, Jay. Oh, just hit like so much ice on the way. God, such a good roll. Too much ice to overcome. Alright, so kind of talking a little bit about the lie here and, playing smart, using the mental scorecard. So it's a front right pin, there's a bunker guarding it, so I'm going to play a little long left here. Just took a little extra club, it's wet out, it's raining, I wanted to swing smooth, so that was kind of the choice. So we're kind of in the eye of the storm right now. Camera was getting pelted. I think that's probably why the mic went out. So just shooting from inside the cart, just protecting the camera and everything from the rain and the snow. Kind of hard to see what's going on here, but I had a solid shot. I actually kind of blocked it, but ended up in a really good position. So we got about a 15-footer for birdie here. Again, there's hail on the green, so just doing the best I can. When you get in situations like this, the one note I did make while I was on the course was you just have to put all that behind you, put it out of your mind, because it'll frustrate you. And so on the mental scorecard, what we do is we simplify everything. So basically, did I keep my target in mind? Did I have good tempo? That's my only two thoughts right now. It's really what I'm focusing on. And then obviously I'm trying to read the putts, but with this much ice on the green, just taking as much break out of it as I possibly can without gunning it, like 6 feet by. So these conditions happen. Sometimes you have to play in the rain. Sometimes you have to play in the rain in competition. And when that happens, you just have to find a centered space. In the past, I've gotten too quick, too hurried. I've gotten frustrated. But I've learned over time that it doesn't change anything. It just changes your mindset. So, when we're practicing with the mental scorecard, what we essentially want to do here is we want to just stay focused on our target and do the best we can, I did miss that putt, but again, another easy little tap in, so that's good. They'll start falling when it counts. I'm still a few weeks out, so no worries. Okay, next hole here, we got a little dogleg left, par 4. We're kind of into this little crosswind here. Normally this would be a 3-wood shot, but when you're in the rain and you're playing in a situation like this, you really want to kind of control as much as you can with, just good strike. So I tend to slow the swing down in situations like this, really swing smooth. There's a little bit of wind, so we're just going to pump it out to the right side in the fairway and just knock it on the green and try to make a birdie. So yeah, that was just really good tempo. Hit it right on my line. Wind kind of pushed it right on me, so no big deal. Here on the cart, just trying to explain how to keep your mindset when you're under pressure and like rainy, haily situations. How to stay focused on your target, because sometimes you can't even see your target. I remember talking about that, and so you have to just find something to focus on that'll keep you going. But we got hole and a half left, so we're gonna close this thing out, and I'm feeling pretty good. I feel good about this swing right now. Again, I'm hitting the ball really well, and just talking about how not to be overconfident. So as you can see, the clouds have parted, the storm has passed, sun is shining again, which is nice. Whenever this happens, it feels like a huge load off your shoulders because you're not in that stressful environment anymore. So I felt pretty freed up here. The pin was in a good position. I think I was like 140 yards away, and I had a really good lie in the rough. I can't remember exactly what I was talking about here, but I do know that I was, with 2 holes left, I'm still even par. I wanted to make a good swing at this and give myself a birdie shot. So just talking a little bit about being confident. So as you can see, there's just a ton of hail on the green. So I told myself here, it's a good shot. I've missed these all day. Take all the break out, hit it firm. And that's exactly what I did. And she dropped. So we got it back to 1 under. It was tough, closing in the hail and just trying to keep my head straight and make videos. So I was pretty happy with that. Okay, so we got the final hole here, little dogleg right. Water left, bunker right, dead into the wind, so just focusing on tempo, closing the round out. I've been swinging well. Had a really good target here, but the wind kind of pushed it towards the bunker, which gave me a blind shot, unfortunately. So, I felt the target here. I've hit this shot before, so I knew the 2 tall trees in the background, you got to hit it at the right tree. That gives you a pretty good shot. I had good tempo here. Really swung well, so I was pretty happy with the result. It did go a little bit further left than I expected with the wind blowing right it kind of drew back into the wind, but drew through the wind. So no big deal there. Right here, I'm just kind of talking about blind shots and how to overcome those. And again, the best thing you can do is pick a spot in the sky, which is what I was explaining. You want to hit to like kind of a box in the sky if you can't see a tree or you don't have targets to hit at. So as you can see, I got a little about 20-30 footer here, which is great because I think that was an 8-iron. Like I said, it was a great strike. I just was a little on side hill. It drew a little too much, but it started out right how I wanted it to, so pretty happy with that. But you guys probably noticed I was looking at the line left-handed there. I am right eye dominant, so sometimes I'll do that to see just like inside 5 feet what the line's going to look like when the putt starts slowing down. So anywho, just gathering my speed here. All the ice and snow and rain is melted, so I'm just thinking, jar this thing if we can. But I didn't want to give the hole away either. Alright, so great finish to the round. We did shoot 1 under total. But let's look at how we look at this mental scorecard real quick. So as you can see, when we're making birdies, it makes the bottom part kind of hard. So you just give yourself 3 points when you make birdies. We only missed 1 shot of those, or 1 point. So we did pretty good there. We only missed 1 point on our 3rd shot, but our 1st and 2nd shot on the back 9, we really struggled. I don't know if that was fatigue or what just yet, but in comparison to the front 9, which was 26, 25, 21, 21, not really all that good. Obviously I wasn't doing well on the 3rd and 4th shots on the front 9, but on the back 9 I did well on the 3rd shot at least, and the 4th and 5th shot, but I didn't do well in the first 2. So pretty typical stuff early in the season. In my mind, I like to think of it just like knocking rust off. My mental game does need work, but again, I worked with my mental coach yesterday, so there could be some fatigue there. Hard to say. I mean, we did 90 minutes of visualization and really came out on top. So hit some great shots, made some putts, missed some putts, and that's just golf, no big deal. All right, we'll catch you guys next time. If you have any questions, leave them below. I know you got questions, put them in the comments. I will answer you personally. All right, we'll see you next time.